Check this out. They must have known I was coming. They put up the Carpetbagger logo. Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South, more specifically Memphis, Tennessee. And more specifically than that, I'm at Graceland. Now you may recognize this is not actually Elvis's house right here. Apparently Graceland, while the name of Elvis's mansion, is also the name of this entire complex of Elvis museums, Elvis-based shops, and of course his home. Now, this is actually a place I've never been. One thing that people ask me all the time, have you ever been to Graceland? When I tell them that I travel around the country seeing different sites, and I always have to say, no, for some reason I have not been to Graceland. So we're going to rectify that, and we are going to take in the Graceland experience. They do not allow video inside of most of Graceland. However, they do allow still photography, so I will be taking some pictures and narrating over top them and kind of give you guys a encompassing view of what Graceland really is. So, please follow me. Vernon's Smokehouse. Vernon, of course, Elvis Presley's father. So I guess we gotta head into this building right here to get our tickets. Alright, I've been given this iPad here, which apparently is my tour guide through the Graceland mansion. You got these headphones put in and it'll, I guess, tell you what's going on. Ooh, and check this out. It's narrated by John Stamos. Alright, boarding this shuttle to the Graceland mansion. Get the screen back.
Can't get in.
Get that. Alright, so walking in the front door of Graceland into Elvis's living room, and I do apologize because Elvis still has his Christmas decorations left up. Now, they do not allow you to go to the second floor of the mansion. They said that that was Elvis's private area, and they try to respect that. My guess is that they were maybe just trying to deter it from being a true crime destination, because of course Elvis died in the upstairs section of the house. And I know, like, the infamous thing is Elvis died while using the bathroom, and I did notice that you actually cannot see a single toilet on the entire trip through Graceland. I wasn't aware of this, but Elvis's parents actually lived at Graceland with him. This is their bedroom, and in the closet here you can see the custom poodle wallpaper. Now, you do notice there are TVs everywhere in Graceland. Elvis was a huge TV fan and apparently wanted to be watching TV at every possible moment. Here is the dining room. Apparently, Priscilla and Lisa Marie will actually eat dinner here at their old family dining room when they visit Graceland. All right, now heading into the kitchen. And to me, one of the coolest things about Graceland was just seeing this vintage home preserved in the exact moment in time that Elvis left the world. I mean, look at these amazing appliances. I think my grandmother had that same refrigerator. Here, look at this, is like an old security system or security cams. And just kind of how this app works is it kind of just shows you the room that you're actually in, and then you can click on different parts of the room, and the app will tell you what you're looking at. All right, headed down into the basement of the house, you have this really cool mirrored staircase that has a really cool kaleidoscope effect as you walk down. Now here's Elvis's like man cave. See the really cool bar there, some just random skulls. And apparently he liked to watch 3 TVs at once while he was down here. Apparently that was something that he had learned from Lyndon Johnson, that Lyndon Johnson watched 3 TVs at once. If you wanted to watch something on a larger screen, he had a pull-down projector screen. And this cool picture right here actually is a hidden movie projector. Another thing that I noticed going through Graceland is there's a lot of monkeys used in the decor. It appeared that Elvis may have had a fascination with monkeys. The decor here in the pool room is just absolutely bonkers. Love the just insane wallpaper there. It's like this weird folded quilted wallpaper. Love this little picture here. If you actually look into the town there, the clock tower is a working clock. And here we have probably the most famous room in all of Graceland, the notorious jungle room with its zany jungle-themed furniture. Just absolutely really cool. Really cool how he had the room designed. Again, with the heavy monkey-themed designing and green carpet on the ceiling, which is impressive. Here we're going to step outside of the main mansion and head into Elvis's father's office, Vernon. And apparently, according to the sign, he must have been some sort of grump. It says, "No loafing in office, strictly for employees only. If you have business here, please take care of it and leave." Peeking into the office, see a bunch of paintings of Elvis. Of course, there is no shortage of Elvis paintings at Graceland. Here's a replica of Elvis's birthplace. This is in Tupelo, Mississippi. I've actually been here and did a video at this cabin. It's still there, and you can just walk right up and sit on that porch. And this small room in the back of Vernon's office is actually what Elvis used as his indoor shooting gallery. They have a collection of bullets that they actually dug out of the floor here. In this building here, they have kind of a small museum dedicated to the Presley family. Got their family Bible. We have Elvis's second grade report card. These are actually Elvis's keys to the front door of Graceland, and Lisa Marie's private golf cart key. Here's some suit and dress from Elvis's wedding. And a little peek at the upstairs is some furniture that was in the upper part of the mansion. This exhibit is about Elvis' obsession with law enforcement, how he would collect badges from different police departments and agencies around the country. And another thing that Elvis loved, guns. Here we take a look at that famous Graceland Pool, where Elvis would have been doing cannonballs. And then heading into the meditation garden, which is actually a small cemetery in back of Graceland, where Elvis and his parents are buried. There's also a small memorial to Jesse Garin Presley, which was Elvis's twin brother that died during birth. Actually, a video where I think I locate his actual real grave. And probably the most interesting thing that I learned on this trip through Graceland that I was fascinated with, John Stamos, of course, narrating the tour, and he explained that his character, Uncle Jesse, from Full House, was actually named after Jesse Garin Presley. Fascinating. Now, a tip to some people that may want to visit Graceland but don't have a lot of money to spend is that every morning for an hour they do open the meditation gardens to the public free of charge. Now that we're finished with our tour of the Graceland Mansion, we can check out these interconnected Elvis museums that all show different aspects of him and his career. All right, first we're heading into the Presley Motors Museum, and I will just tell you right now, Elvis has a lot of cars. So I could probably make a whole video just showing you all the cars in this museum, but I'll just show you a couple. And this is Elvis's most famous car, the pink Cadillac. And we got just other assorted vehicles like his boats and his go-kart there. You get the kind of the impression that Elvis was kind of a child at heart, had all these like private little toys that he played with at Graceland. And of course, there's a impressive fleet of golf carts. Apparently, golf carts were the way to get around at Graceland. You can see here the pink Jeep that he had. I think he liked the color pink, and the Graceland Tractor. Now, this is in one of the gift shop, and it's something that I've seen before in other Elvis-related attractions. They sell these just random postcards that have all these different recipes on it with Elvis posing next to the recipe. Here we head into the archives, which is just like a bunch of random Elvis items on display, just various things from his life. Apparently Elvis a fan of orange Fanta, much like myself. Can't argue with that. And this might be my favorite thing in the entire Graceland complex. Of course, Elvis, famous for shooting televisions when he got sick of watching them. Elvis was famously drafted into the Army. Here's some of his military outfit. We enter a section that's kind of focused on people that were inspired by Elvis. We see The Rock's Elvis-inspired outfit there. So some items from other famous people. We have Springsteen's jacket, a dress worn by Dolly Parton, Elton John's jacket, Kid Rock's outfit, and outfits of all the members of Kiss. Here we have James Brown's outfit, and Jimi Hendrix, some of his items. He made a picture of Elvis when he was a kid that for some reason looks exactly like Donald Trump. And in keeping with the John Stamos collection, we have some screen-used props from the show Full House. There's John Lennon's piano. Here we have golden records. Elvis, of course, has a lot. And then just an endless amount of Elvis's outfits. Here's some of his outfits from movies. This one is from Jailhouse Rock. And some sort of boxing movie that he was in. We have a vast collection of Elvis's jumpsuits, his famous jumpsuits. Reminds me of what they said in Roadside America, where they said that Elvis was one of the only Americans that could be recognized without his head. I love these jumpsuits here with the tiger on the back and the Aztec calendar. You can actually buy yourself some custom Elvis gear in the gift shop, including his giant gold belt or your own fancy jumpsuit. They added some sets left over from this CMT movie called Sun Studios and a Hallmark movie called Christmas at Graceland. Here we have Gladys Diner. That is, of course, Elvis's mother. And if one thing here, I've learned Elvis really, really loves his mom. So let's head and get some lunch. In the dining room, if you're lucky, you can actually sit in a Cadillac and eat your lunch. And I couldn't very well visit Graceland without partaking in Elvis's favorite food. This is a grilled peanut butter banana sandwich. You can get it two ways. If you get it Gladys's special, it is cooked in bacon grease instead of butter. So I'm very excited to partake in Elvis's favorite treat. Let's see. I really taste the bacon. I'd say the bacon definitely makes that. No, but it's good. Elvis was a man of fine taste. Alright, the final step in our tour of the Graceland compound is to visit the Lisa Marie airplane tour. And there it is, the Lisa Marie, Elvis's private airplane. And you look over there on the tail fin, it says TCB. And we all know what that stands for. Alright, let's head inside the Lisa Marie. And there is the Lisa Marie's cockpit. The bathroom has like this gold-plated sink, but did not see a toilet. You can just see how swanky this airplane was. You could just lounge around. Looks like they have like a table for board meetings aboard the airplane. And then back here we have Elvis's bed. And there's me in a mirror that Elvis probably looked in at some point. So that was our trip through Graceland. Now, I did want to address something briefly in that Graceland the tickets are a little high to get in here. I paid probably $80-something just for me for this trip. It is probably about $70 for all the stuff we saw, and then $10 for parking. Now you can get a cheaper ticket, I think, just to see the mansion. I think is probably around $45 for a ticket, and then it's like a $20 add-on to see the museum part. So yes, that is a little pricey, of course. I think it pretty much delivers on what you would expect. I think if you are a fan of Elvis, if you do consider yourself to be a major Elvis fan, I do think you will not be disappointed, because I think there is a lot here. I think it's really cool to be able to finally see the iconic Graceland preserved the way it is. Just kind of a piece of Americana that I feel like I always needed to see, and I am happy that I saw it. Also, I do apologize for not being able to do more video and having to rely on the still pictures, but I do like to try to follow the rules when I am at an attraction. If you'd like to see other places I've been, please check the interactive map in the description. It'll show you all the different places I've been, and you can make recommendations on where I should go next. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. A $3 more donation will get you a postcard once a month. I also sell t-shirts, and now selling smashed pennies. All that information is down in the description. Until next time, though, this one's in the bag.